Hello everyone, welcome back to Art a la Carte. In this video, I'm going to attempt to give you some suggestions, tips, ideas, helps on creating line weight on your line art. So here I have a picture that I have done the first pass of line work. That means all the lines are pretty much the same size. Just for reference, I'm using a Sakura Micron pen and it's a 0.03. It's not a thick tip and it's not a super thin tip. It's like the perfect middle sized pen. First of all, let me explain what is line weight. So first you have line art, which is where you create lines on your picture. You can do this in ink or in pencil. It doesn't have to be in ink. A lot of times we think of line art done in something a little bit more permanent, but there are a lot of artists, including myself, who will do line art in pencil or color pencils and things like that. But you're just creating that line art, kind of like the coloring book page look. Now, line weight is how thick your lines are. Before I started adding the line weight, this piece had a single line weight, meaning all the lines were the same thickness. To add a little interest or style to my piece, I'm going in and varying the line weight. So in some areas I'm making the lines thicker, and some places I'm making the lines thinner. I love the look of line weight in artwork, and it was something that I really was interested in learning how to do. And I remember asking several artists, how do you do this? What's the secret? What's the key? And I never got like a solid answer from them. And if you're looking for a solid ABC kind of answer from me, because there really isn't a 1, 2, 3 kind of answer with this. Line weight is based on your preference as an artist, your style. If you see a person drawing a picture of something, say a picture of a dog, one artist is going to draw it one way, where another artist will draw that dog a completely different way. And line weight is the same thing. There are a couple of things that you can look for in line weight to help you know where to put it, but how you put it or how much, to what degree, like how big you make the lines is your style. And the more you practice at it, the more you work at it, the more that style is going to shine through. But here are a couple things to get you started on your line weight journey. First, line weight is a great place to define shadow. So if there's something that you want to help create a shadow effect in your line work, you would add a shadow there. If you look on the underside of her bangs, I think that's one of the first places I started with, you'll notice that I added a thicker line there because I wanted to make a cast shadow. So finding places that you want to create a shadow is a good starting point for your line weight. The second place to look for is actually even before you put your line work in, is where you want to create highlights. Now in this one, I don't think I really have it on here too much, but you might notice in some artworks that the line will actually skip in places, like it won't even connect. And that's because there's a highlight there, which means it's so bright you can't even see the outline. And so they'll actually create a skip in your really thin line, or thin it down so thin that you can barely see it. So that creates a highlighted area in your line art. And the third place to think about line weight is places that you want to draw attention to or bring forward. So you'll notice in places like the moths, I really wanted to bring them forward, especially like the top wings away from the bottom wings. I would do some thicker line weight there. Again, also trying to create that shadow on different locks of hair. If there was a lock of hair that I wanted to bring forward, I might outline that a little bit more to push the ones behind it back just a little bit. So those are my 3 places to look for when you're wanting to start creating your own line weight in your artwork. Now, how do you practice this out? Because it's really easy to take a really good piece of artwork, and as you practice it, totally destroy it, and it is very frustrating. So just like I suggest when people are learning how to do line art, take old sketches that you don't really care about anymore, practice your line work on there to get your lines nice and steady and smooth. The same thing is going to apply with creating line weight. Find old pictures or sketches that you really don't care if they get ruined and practice out your line art. Or take a sketch that you have or a line work that you have, make a photocopy of it, copy that off, and then practice on that. It might be nice to make several copies of it and try different styles, maybe some really dramatic ones. Push yourself to really make a thick, thin line. see if you like it that way, or if you like more of a subtle, gentle line weight. Just remember, don't get frustrated. Allow yourself to process information, to learn, to make mistakes, to grow as an artist. This isn't an overnight journey. This is a lifetime journey that you should never come to the end of learning, that you should always be finding places that you are getting better or changing in your artwork. So don't be afraid of that. Celebrate your failures, because they're actually opportunities to learn. I had so much fun with this picture. It really actually came from inspiration from my last live stream where I celebrated the 1000th video that I made here on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen that live stream, I'll leave a link to it. You can go over and check it out. I have some fun things, but we were talking about lunar moths, and I thought I should make an artwork based on a lunar moth. So I made this one. I think it's just kind of cute. I'm not sure if I'm going to make prints of it or not. Let me know in the comment section below if you think I should make some prints available on my Etsy shop or on Redbubble or something. Let me know. So I'm kind of playing around with making a sister piece to this. So yeah, because she's kind of moon and moth. I was kind of thinking sun and butterfly. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, would you please give this video a huge thumbs up? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you're brand new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. And as always, God bless you guys. Keep drawing, practicing, being awesome, and we'll see you in our next art video. Bye-bye.